Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and let's talk about mobs. Yes, let's talk about spawning mobs so we can kill the mobs so we can get their loot. But first we gotta spawn the mobs, and in a recent Stone Block episode, I said it's better to spawn your mobs lower, closer to bedrock, or all the way down as close to Y0 as you can, versus spawning them way up at the top of build height, because the mechanics of Minecraft is it spawns better lower. Well, there were several people saying, yeah, that's true, but then you've got to be empty space above it and not stones on top, and so there's all sorts of questions on that, and I figured, let's test this out. So here's what I've got. I have a spawning platform here. Actually, I've got 6 of them, as you can see here. There are 2 of them at Y0, close enough, they're like Y1. 2 of them at Y64, and 2 of them up here at Y128. So that gives us 3 different sections that we can play with. So kind of ground level, up in the air, and way down there, down at the bottom of bedrock. Now, it's a void world, so we don't have any worry about any mobs spawning anywhere else. All of these places have glowstone on top of them, well, sea lanterns, and there's stone all the way up to the tippy top with a layer of glass up there. So there's no spawnable spots in the world right now. Okay, I've got 3 little bits of glass in between, so I have a place to sit. So, let me explain as far as mods are concerned on here. There's very few, so it's more vanilla Minecraft. But to make things faster and to be able to tally things up faster, I added dark utilities. That's for those vector plates, so they all come into here. Got the mob grinding utilities so that it will kill them. And each of these has max damage and max looting, because I want to get as much loot as possible out of these things. And then that gives us this vacuum hopper. I've got extra utilities so we can just get rid of the fluids, don't care about that. And I've got refined storage so that the stuff gets pumped right into here, and I've got a creative storage in there, so whatever stuff comes in, I've got it all. And that's what I'm going to use to kind of tally how well these work. Now, to do this test, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all the lights on one of these platforms. And then I'm going to turn it night, start the timer, and let it go for 30 minutes. And let whatever spawns here spawn, get killed, and we'll see what the loot is. Different mobs drop different amounts, and to kind of handle that randomness, we'll do it that way. And I'm going to do that with these platforms with nothing above them, as well as these platforms with stone all the way up to build height above them. And just get an idea as to what's the different numbers. I'm guessing that we should get more on this side going up, and these may be exactly the same, just because the stone above them. But I'm not sure, and so we're going to test it out. 9 hours later. But I got the results. I'm just not going to share them. No, Grok, you can't do that. That's just evil. Fine, okay, here's the results. So on the left, starting down at Y0, it was 33.3k items per hour. That's a lot of items. And when we go to Y64, it drops significantly to 5k items per hour. And then at 128, we're looking at 4.7k items per hour, which was very interesting. I thought it would be a much bigger difference hitting 128, but no, there's not much of a difference there. Now, over on the other side, the uncovered side, much better results down at Y0 with it all uncovered. We're talking about 57.2k items per hour. That's a lot of drops. And it's better than the covered at Y64, where we're getting 8.4k items per hour. And then at Y128, it's 5.5k items. So the takeaway on this: uncover your mob farms. No bad blocks above them, make them as transparent as possible, and you will get better results. You will definitely get more bang for your mob farm buck if you go down to the bottom. And that's true both covered and uncovered. There's more results down there. Now, this is a perfectly wonderful mob spawning area because the only area they could spawn, the only spawnable areas was in that one chunk area once I removed the lights. And that was it. Nothing else in this world is spawnable. And so that's the max. If you are building down a mob farm down at Y0, you're going to have to light up as much as you can as, within the spawnable regions of where you're going to AFK to get the good results. And, that means torching things, flooding with water, filling up with solids, whatever. Do that and you'll get the better results. It's really interesting. I didn't realize that there would be as little of a difference from 64 going on up. So build it down low. That's the main takeaway. And if you can, get rid of everything above. Do them both and you get the most. Isn't that cool? And now you know. Anyway, this has been Grok the Duck Farmer doing a little science. And thanks for watching. Bye.